You can take a wolf from the forest. You can collar him, chain him. You can starve him, beat him until he whimpers and bows down. Yet, is that wolf a dog? Never. A man is only a slave when he allows his heart and mind to be conquered. When he comes to believe that his life is no longer his own. When he chooses to cast his eyes forever to the ground. Like a king that chooses to press his lips to the feet of an emperor. A king that looks to his goblet and his plate, feasting and fattening while his people starve in their own streets. Some might say that I should bear the guilt of regicide, that I killed the king of the Ezamites. Yes, I served King Scoth his last meal, for I saw no king at that table. I saw a dog. I once believed that a boy's eyes were born pure, clear of cruelty and malice, that it is life that teaches one to hate, to strike out at others through anger and fear. Yet when I looked into the eyes of Gaius Centauri, I found no anger. I found no hatred. I read no tales of injustice inflicted upon youthful innocence, saw no walls built by suffering and sorrow. Instead, I was regarded as a merchant might regard beasts of burden at a market. By Governor Centauri, my countrymen and I were counted, weighed, and allocated. This man to the mines, this woman to the mills, this child to the streets of Sane to be worked and flogged until the day his blood would drain into the sewers of that wretched city. And those that resisted, those that asked to be treated as anything other than animals, were skinned and butchered, with an even dozen of their kin. Fear not the man who lusts. Fear not the man who hates. Fear the man who feels nothing at all. The colours and banners of 100 clans, scattered like the wild flowers of spring across the meadows of Glargarin. Thousands of men and women, starving, poor, armed with rusted hatchets and hunting bows, looking across that field with the courage of desperation at the Imperial Legion arrayed against them. Soldiers gleaming in bronze and steel, trained and hardened men, their polished shields forming a wall of discipline and determination against the advances of my motley rabble. I sing! I rant! I rave! I said to them. But today, clansmen, my sword is my voice. We crashed against that legion like waves upon a cliff. Time and time again they repelled us. The green meadows became brown and red with the mud of toil and the blood of war. Yet what is a slave to do? Suffer the lingering death of mine and mill, or offer the gift of your life to your people in one bright and glorious moment? For the men and women who followed me into battle, the choice was a simple one. 3 Ezamites fell for every eternal, and still the courage of my people tore down that polished wall, severed the strong arm of the Empire with a rusted woodman's hatchet. Gaius Centauri ran for his wretched life. I called to the great wolf to aid me, to give me the scent of that fleeing fox. Though the hunt was swift, I took the time to ensure that Gaius felt some small measure of the suffering he had inflicted before I answered his plea for mercy. I stood with the army of purity and looked upon the mighty walls of Sane. I fought against Chittis and his gemling aberrations. I watched the strongest of our army, Ezamite, Maraketh, Karui, and Templar, struck down by creatures born of thaumaturgy. It will take more than strong men and women to defeat Chittis, for this is no longer a war of mud and blood. We face monsters, and to defeat them we need some monsters of our own. Here I stand amongst these stones. Here I lay my gifts of blood and song of flesh and fire. Here I call out to the first ones, beasts of legend, terrors of our dreams. Here I howl to the great wolf himself. Should he answer, I am ready to pay the price that I know he will ask. It is no more than a man should do for his family. It is no more that a king should do for his people. The great wolf has come for me. His heart beats within my chest. His tongue lolls within my mouth. His fangs crown my jaw. His eyes rest within my sockets. I do not see as a might an eternal king and commoner, master and slave. I see only prey. In the world of street and field, the emperor has fallen. Those who were slaves are now free. In the world of forest and mountain, the first ones hunt and feed as they have done since the first dawn. No longer will I walk among my people. I will not have their blood on my lips. I will not be their king. I am the king of wolves now. The great wolf has forced me to forget who I was, and taught me to be so much more. A man becomes a king so that he may protect the people of the day. A man becomes a god so that he may protect the people of all the days to come. And so the endless hunt begins. The fervor of the first ones remains, bound by the druids into fetishes of tooth and bone, skin and claw. I know where these potent talismans have been strewn. I have their scent. And so the endless hunt begins. I shall pursue the thieves of our ancient heritage. I shall wrest our first ones from the clutching and the corrupted, lest they feed and grow fecund on power not their own. Power I must have, must wield, in the name of all that is Esamir to come. And so the endless hunt begins. The great wolf has forced me to forget who I was, and has taught me to be so much more. A man becomes a king so that he may protect the people of the day. A man becomes a god so that he may protect the people of all the days to come. And so the endless hunt begins. The fervor of the first ones remains, bound by the druids into fetishes of tooth and bone, skin and claw. I know where these potent talismans have been strewn. I have their scent. And so the endless hunt begins. I shall pursue the thieves of our ancient heritage. I shall wrest our first ones from the clutching and the corrupted, lest they feed and grow fecund on power not their own. Power I must have, must wield, in the name of all that is Esamir to come. And so the endless hunt begins. The smell of fear betrays you. The smell of fear betrays you! Tonight I will feast! Tonight I will feast! Tonight I will feast! The hunt begins! The hunt begins! The hunt begins! I smell fresh meat! I smell fresh meat! The great wolf hungers! The great wolf hungers! The great wolf hungers! My prey draws near! My prey draws near! My prey draws near! So hungry! So hungry! I like to play with my food! I like to play with my food! You shall taste exceptional! You shall taste exceptional! Your fear is intoxicating! Your fear is intoxicating! I shall savor you! I shall savor you! I shall savor you! What a delicacy! What a delicacy! The great wolf consumes me! The great wolf consumes me! The great wolf is here! The great wolf is here! Flee from the hunger! Flee from the hunger! You should run! You should run! You'll not trap this wolf! You'll not trap this wolf! Let's see how you hunt! Let's see how you hunt! The forest welcomes me! The forest welcomes me! Victory is fleeting! Victory is fleeting! Victory is fleeting! Oh! First ones, remember me! First ones, remember me! The great wolf has left me! The great wolf has left me! Forgive me, Esamir! Forgive me, Esamir! There is nothing to regret! There is nothing to regret!